during COVID, I talked to my dad. I was like, what do you think we should do? Because hey, listen, like everybody, I was really scared. Okay. Life was good. We're starting to do okay. We had about 60-ish employees. We're like almost 300 now. So we've grown a lot. And my dad was like, listen, he goes, what's going to happen is, I knew this because I'd worked with him, but my dad did it longer than me, right? His whole
Hmm.
career was in television. We also own some digital marketing companies as well. But he's like, here's the deal. A lot of your competitors and a lot of other businesses are going to they're going to kill their schedules immediately. All of it. They're
Hmm.
going to go off the air. He's like, so you're going to have some really good opportunities with those stations to get some really cheap inventory and to really grow market share. And he's like, this might be the only time it ever happens to you. He's like, you're faced with perhaps a once in a lifetime. And I believe it. I hope I hope there's not another pandemic, event that just you're never expecting that's on the horizon.
Yeah.
And it was an opportunity for us to really gain market share because we had access to cheap inventory. I did not cut my advertising. I actually increased it, and it didn't, there weren't as many cases at
There weren't
first,
people on the road, for
but people were sitting at home watching, consuming more TV, seeing my ugly face all day. And then when things got back to normal a year or so later, guess who they were going to call up, right?
they were
We had gained
consuming
market
more
share.
media than
They were.
ever. But more
Absolutely.
more people were pulling back on it, so the
Yep.
prices were extremely cheaper. And there was many firms I worked with. When you look at the pure numbers, you look at 2020, 2021, you're like, oh, why'd you cut your budget so much in 2020 and 2021? But the reality was, like, oh, we didn't. We just negotiated very heavily, which
Yeah.
what you were saying, and we
Yeah.
got the same schedules as 2019 and 2018, but
We paid
the
less.
the stations and the billboard companies and the others, like they did not want us to go away. So they gave it to us for a 50% discount, right?
Yep. That's exactly what we did. Yep.
And
Exactly.
it built some market dominators a little quicker than it otherwise would have, for sure.
It was definitely fuel on the fire. It was, listen, a time I don't wish to ever go through again. I had a
Yeah.
first grader and a fourth grader, and I'm trying to teach them at home, and it was not ideal. But purely from a branding perspective, it was good, and a growth perspective, it was good for us.